Welcome and welcome back, my fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and I bet you thought I was done talking about Root Riders. Not even close! Are you kidding me? Okay, so in today's episode, stick around for the highest IQ Root Rider attack you have ever seen in your life. Beginning today's video, of course, is perhaps the lowest IQ Root Rider attack you've ever seen in your life. But this is, I would have to say, not meant to be a controversial episode. And by the way, that's the moment right there that I left the attack, that I quit the game and walked away, okay? So let that run, and let's discuss the Root Rider issue. And let's get down to the root of the issue. No, seriously. Many ground players are excited and enthusiastic that they finally have a troop that can rival the strength of the Electro Dragon. Right? Root Riders are just about as dumb and easy to use as an Electro Dragon attack, although I will probably be able to prove to you in the next few attacks that they are by far the dumbest and the spammiest army out there. This is, by the way, an attack that uses more than simply Root Riders. I am achieving similar effects, 3 stars against nearly maxed out bases, using pure Root Riders and nothing else, no other troop other than the heroes and the siege machine. We can argue all day until we are all blue in the face about whether or not they need to be nerfed or balanced, but it is a foregone conclusion that Town Hall 16 is not done. There are many more defenses yet to be upgraded, and that is of course going to affect the strength of the Root Rider along with many other attacking forces. So it's just one of those things. I personally think it's great. It's fun to watch the balance change and the meta change in Clash of Clans. I am not calling for a nerf. I am just, well, predicting it. I mean, be reasonable. Do you really think it's not going to see some sort of adjustment? Okay, now this is attack number 2. This is the amateur Queen Charge Root Rider that most of us could probably pull off. Against stronger bases, this is usually going to be effective. This is far from the ideal Queen Charge Root Rider that is coming up, because here we are not managing to avoid the Town Hall with the main attacking force. But the beauty of Root Riders, and let me tell you, the Healing Tome of the Grand Warden, and of course the maxed out hero pets, the Spirit Fox on the Barbarian King, the other pieces of equipment that are maxed or nearly maxed out, all contribute to the strength of this attack. And it is all of those things combined that also leaves most offense ahead of defense. You'll notice that again, this base is not fully maxed out, although it does have some maxed out X-bows and combined cannons and archer towers. You're going to see this happen every single time there is a Town Hall update. And again, that is part of the reason we're not going to see another World Championship competition or even qualifiers for several more months, because you want to give even those avid players a chance to build up and max out on both offense and defense. Now, there has been a bit of a wrinkle with the hero equipment. It is going to take much longer to get that stuff maxed out, and that is definitely a conversation for another day about whether or not that's an unfair advantage for players that have the ability to spend. In any case, back to the conclusion of this attack, which was relatively straightforward. Archer Queen on one side, the Drill and the Barbarian King on the other, the Root Riders right down the middle, and throw in a sprinkling of accurate spell timing and placement. Again, amateurish on the scale of noob to pro. We got the 3-star done. It can be done against fully maxed out, well-designed bases, but against a pro level base, you need a pro level attack. And for that, we turn to Itsu. And for this attack, I will admit that I did copy this army exactly. I took every single troop and spell and siege, copied it, and tried it myself. I was completely overwhelmed. There are way too many moving parts in this attack that Itsu seems to pull off time and time again. That's the reason he was number 1 in the world. And it's also the reason you will not be seeing a Galadon video where I copy this attack. That is in the trash can. That was scrapped because it did not go well. Just feel overwhelmed when I get into an attack and there's so many different things I have to do. Look at the precision of funneling right here. This Archer Queen is going to go exactly where Itsu wants. He's got other units that are helping out to clear areas. The Siege Machine, obviously. I mean, look at that Invis spell. The Invis spell re-targets the Yetis and they go in and take out the Expos and the Eagle Artillery. I mean, come on, how does this stuff get planned this way? That was absolutely insanity, and Itsu makes it look like you could just wake up and do this attack on your own. No, you can't, okay? There's like 1/100th of 1% of Clash players that could pull off any sort of execution like this. Look at the wall breaker, going not 1, not 2, but 3 layers of walls deep to pull the Archer Queen in closer to the core, and then the Root Riders, that's what does make the attack look kind of dumb and easy. They just pile on. Of course, the Barbarian King and the Grand Warden together, that is an issue of strength to that combination that is likely going to be balanced in the future as well. And then everybody rolls in and it starts to look like a spam style attack. But again, it comes down to all of the other utility troops, all of the spell timing and placement of the remaining free spells, the hero abilities, and yes, there's just no point in me trying to make an episode about how to pull off an Itsu-style Root Rider attack. It does not exist. You need to do this hundreds, if not thousands of times. Itsu obviously has. The rest of us can just marvel in amazement, and maybe, just maybe there's 1 or 2 of you that are watching right now going, I could do this, and you can, and you go pull it off. If you can, more power to you, congratulations, and prepare to watch your precious Root Riders be balanced into oblivion, because as much fun as I am having with them, and as happy as I am with the existence and the power of Root Riders, I live in reality. I live in a world where Clash of Clans never allows any one troop to roll in and 3-star a base when it is spammed, when it is sent by itself, and that is the state of the game right now. I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but I do understand things are about to change. And hey, if I'm wrong, if no more changes happen to Town Hall 16 or Root Riders in the future, then I will offer a free Golden Hog decoration to every single viewer that watches this video. Mark your name down. I will remember you. And I thank you, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Week, month, year, be kind to other people. I almost on the planet. I'll see you all back here again tomorrow for more full Root Rider attacks.
Galadon, wait a minute. How do you ride a root? I can see you riding a dragon.